Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Capadon, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. I thank God for it. I thank God for all he's done for me, for all the little things that I oftentimes fail to thank him for, that I take for granted for. You know, I was talking the other day to a buddy of mine. We had gotten to this conversation about God, and in the conversation, we had narrowed it down, and we were talking about changing the way we are as people. You know, that everybody has to change. You know, nothing stays the same. Everybody changes. And a lot of these changes can be for the good, and a lot of them are they just come with time. You know, sometimes it's aging that changes us. But no matter how old you get, you still have the ability to improve as a person. You may not have the foot speed you used to have. You may not be as agile as you used to be. Your energy level may not be what it used to be. Your desire to do some of the things that you used to do may be gone. The thing that doesn't have to change and will not change is you. You have the ability to continue to grow as a person. Even when Father Time and nature has taken its course, we were talking about everybody can change, and everybody has the right to reinvent themselves as they get older. And I equated it to jumping out of an airplane. You know, there are some people, man, who get to a certain point in their life and they jump from the airplane is now almost a stunt of some kind. It's almost like their life done got out of control. You ever seen somebody jump out of an airplane and the parachute don't open and their life start, and it seems like they start spinning and tumbling and they can't get it together? And I've seen some mid-air rescues before, but then there are times when it hasn't worked, you jump out that airplane and at first it's fun. I've never skydived before, but I would imagine when you first jump out of an airplane that people describe it as a sense of being free. And it's exhilarating when you first jump out the plane. But if you pull that cord and nothing happens, I've never happened to me, but I can only imagine the panic that's got to set in, because no matter how fun it was a moment ago, the flying over to one another, the holding hands in the air, the breeze, the descent, the feeling of all of a sudden, if you reach for that cord and it's not there, you're suddenly spinning out of control. And that's what happens in a lot of people's lives. When you first start your life, you jump out the plane, you free, you young, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But then you get to a certain point in your life when you go, okay, I'm going to pull the cord now. And pulling the cord is an important thing, because here's the analogy my friend gave me. He said, man, use your mind like a parachute. It works better when it's open. Well, see, what happens with a lot of people is they in life, they jump out the plane and they having this free fall, and it's fun for now, but they get to a certain point in their life where they got themselves in a situation, or they've had a little bit too much fun, a little bit too long, or, they wasn't open to nothing and they just did what they wanted to do, or they started getting involved with drugs or drinking, or started running with the wrong people. See, you jump out the plane, at first you're free falling, it's fun. But then after a minute, man, something happens and they realize, whoa, and they reach for the cord and the cord don't work. Well, now you're in a panic-stricken situation. And my suggestion, and what I've learned from the analogy that my friend shared with me, is that the sooner we can open our mind to God, the sooner we can develop that relationship with him. It's like pulling the cord and opening a parachute. If you open up your mind to God, God is like a parachute. God can slow your descent. God can turn this out of control free fall into a nice ride for you. See, that's what happened to me. I was spinning out of control. I had gotten myself into a point, man, where I wasn't doing real good. Oh, y'all would look at me and think, man, Stevie, man, no, I wasn't doing real good. I had spun out of control. I was in a free fall, and I reached for the cord, but I was so far away, the cord didn't open. Then I went to him and I pulled the cord. When I went to God, I pulled the cord and it opened, and he slowed my descent. And this is what I just believe. I don't believe now that I age as fast as I was aging, because I got that parachute open now. I take better care of myself eating. I work out more now. I'm not out of control. I have a direction now. That wind then got up under that parachute a little bit, and now I'm going, I'm still getting older, but the descent is so slow now, I'm able to enjoy the ride. I'm guiding my parachute over. Sometimes we go over to a vacation spot over here. We float back over to but I'm still getting old. I'm still going down, but the descent, because I've opened my mind to God, the parachute has slowed my descent. And now I'm rocking back and forth, but I ain't spinning out of control no more. I'm able to enjoy the view now. When you jump out that plane and you pull that cord and it don't work, you ain't looking at the view no more. You thinking of only one thing. How can I slow this down? Well, now I'm able to enjoy the view. I'm able to see all the beautiful things on the horizon that God has for me. I'm able to see all the beautiful things around me that he's provided for me over these years, because I've slowed my descent. I use my mind like a parachute. It works better when it's open. Open your mind to God, and so you can see the view, so you can slow the descent, so you can stop the out of control free fall that you've been on, that you can get your life together and see everything out on the horizon that God has for you. It turned out to be a very true statement. Your mind if you use it like a parachute, it works better when it's open, y'all.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the same old, but I'm not used to it yet. I still haven't gotten over the fact of how good God really is. It just continues to amaze me how he just does it over and over and over again. I don't know nobody that does it over and over and over again. Same way, same day. And responsible for so much. Man, it's just incredible. That's all I can take. It's awesome. There are no superlatives for it. God is God, period. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the growing legend of Nephew Tommy Jr. You know, you seem like you're on a run right now. I know the day is coming where the dark cloud will be coming, but right now, what's going on?
Oh, no, ain't nothing wrong, Uncle. Let me ask you a question.
I know it ain't. I just said that.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know, Uncle, everything good. But let me ask you one thing.
He's starting.
You know, do you feel you a good Christian?
Ooh. Good question.
I want to hear from him.
Well, there's some days I am.
Some days.
Not all the time. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes I don't. I guess sometimes I don't try as hard. I guess sometimes I make other decisions. Why?
Okay, because I think you didn't make a good decision yesterday as a Christian when you said you was healthier than me and Tommy. That's not the Christian thing to do. Did you ever consider that part?
It was
you
me.
said you was just the healthiest out of all of us on the show. You think that was Christian-like?
Me.
Considering our situation, did you feel that?
I don't know if it was Christian-like. I thought it was very factual.
So
talking about health and wellness. I mean,
yeah, you said, well, I'm the healthiest one out of all y'all because me and Tommy.
Out of the
so
guy.
you ain't never been sick before, ever.
He was talking about out of y'all.
I've been sick many times. Not many times as you though.
Wow,
you ain't
counting
40.
people sick.
Well, I ain't counting his sickness, but he been sick more times than me. He 40. I'm 67. So I don't know what to tell you.
But is that the Christian thing to do, though?
Well, I don't really consider that very Christian, but.
Well, you answered his question.
So you don't think you can do better by supporting me and Tommy?
Oh, do
you
better.
Think you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I could do better, and I have supported you and Tommy. I called and checked on Tommy when he's in the hospital, checked on his family, asked him if they needed anything, I called you down at that hospital.
So that's doing
you
better.
Sound like you was dying. I'd have stayed on the phone.
How that sound? How does it sound?
Sound like you weren't gonna make it. So
wait a minute.
Be the last person to talk to you for.
Doing better is calling us, not coming down there and seeing us. Calling us is doing better.
Junior, I'm not a doctor. There's nothing I can do when I get down there. Everything I can do down there at the hospital, I can do from phone.
Sometimes you come down and just sit with people. You don't
even do that.
Sit.
Bring them flowers.
Yeah, you check
people.
on them. Visit, put your eyes
I'm checking.
on them.
I'm on the phone, FaceTime.
Pray with them.
Why would I drive down there to see how sick you are?
It's not him. It's me.
Why would I drive down there to see how sick you are?
Coming up at 32 minutes after
That's not
the hour.
a requirement of a Christian. I don't see where sitting with the sick is
The
in
nephew.
the Bible. That's not one of the commandments. Come sit
And
with
run
the
that
sick.
prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got for us today? I'm scared to
Give me
ask.
some of that booty. Yes. It is time
all of
for
that.
booty taxes, all right? Booty taxes. And a lot of you guys out there are paying for booty taxes. You just don't know that you're paying for it. I've actually gotten fed up, and I just want to call the man that she's married to, and let's discuss these booty taxes. I mean,
Not
we
gonna go
got to
well.
discuss this thing. This has gotten out of hand. You understand what I'm saying? Booty taxes. Cat dog, if you would, fire it up. All right? How about that? Booty taxes.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Kendrick.
This is he.
Hey, Kendrick, how you doing, man? My name is Anthony, man. Anthony Collins. They call me AC. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, listen, this right here, man, this I don't even know how to put this, though, but Hey, listen, I'm calling you, man, because I got some issues. I'm getting ready to file my taxes, and I'm going through all my expenses, all my receipts, and all this kind of stuff. You know, I can't just let this go, man. I didn't spend like $20,000 on your wife last year, and I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, bro, wait a minute. You asking me? You done spent $20,000 on the chick I'm married to. Is that what you telling me?
All I'm trying to do, man, is I'm trying to do a write-off. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to claim.
No. The write-off. Basically, what you telling me is you my wife.
I ain't say all that.
What the you saying, bro?
All I'm saying is I'm trying to figure out, is it all right if I claim Melanie on my expenses? Man, I'm over $20,000 on money I spent on Melanie last year.
So first, let me understand something right quick. Okay. You asking me for permission to claim my wife. When the did you ask for permission to my wife? Help me with that, bro.
Okay. Let's do this here. Gerard, I ain't say I did that. You saying that? I'm saying I just want to claim the taxes because I spent $20,000 on it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let's do this, bro. Let's put Melly on the phone. Let's put Mel on the phone.
Ain't no, we ain't got to bring Mel in this. We ain't got to bring Mel in this. What I'm saying is,
she already in it. She in it. What the you mean we ain't got to bring her in it? She in it. Man, you must be outside your mind.
All I'm saying is, do you have a problem with me claiming Melanie?
You right I do, bro. I got a problem having this whole conversation. First of all, how the did you get my information? How you get my number, bro?
I asked around for your number. I ain't want to call you. It took me a week to call you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, dude. I done spent $20,000, dog. You understand what I'm saying?
When did you spend $20,000? That's the I want to know. I ain't spent $20,000 on this mother, and I'm married to her ass. So what the are you doing that you spent $20,000 on my wife, and then you want to claim that? Help me understand that, bro.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to go into all my receipts on everything I did for Melanie. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm trying to do is just I want to know if you. I don't want us both claiming it because that's how you get in trouble.
Bro, you already in trouble. Trouble is the last thing you ought to be worried about. And you calling my phone, telling me about some that you got going on with my old lady, and then you telling me, can I have your permission? You must.
Okay, so, dog, we got to get some kind of resolution to this.
A good resolution is a good ass whooping. What the you mean a resolution? That's the only resolution we gonna get, bro. Ain't no other resolution. We ain't got else to talk about. We ain't got a thing to talk about. That's the resolution I got, partner. I tell you what, bro. I'm texting Mel right now. I've been texting her since we've been on this phone.
Okay,
and
what are you texting her for?
What the you mean? What am I texting her for? She's the subject matter, so that's why I'm texting her. But you better pray to God. This is some bull. I hope to God y'all got y'all people up with me like this, partner. This ain't gonna go good, bro. At all.
Okay, so I guess I can't claim her at this point.
Hell, no.
So what you want to do, though?
Bro, I done already told you what the I'm going to do. And I'm waiting on Mel's response on this shit. She act like she's slower than a She can't type fast. So somebody go give me some now today.
Okay.
Say, man, look here, bro. I don't know who this is on the other end of this phone. I hope to God this is some out of X-Files or some that I can't even fathom. You better pray to God y'all playing with me. This is some bull.
Okay, so can I go on and tell you this here, dog, and then I'm going to go and get out your way, man, because I know how it's going to go after this. Can I just go and tell you something else?
I don't know what the else you can tell me, bro.
Only thing I can tell you, Kendrick, is that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Melanie, got me to prank phone call you, dog.
Boy, y'all some rotten boy. You look, that about to come in with your stuff. Oh God. Man, y'all ain't man. Y'all ain't man. Man, I'm sitting up here eating some crackling, and I done threw them away because my blood pressure already high.
You all right, man? I got to make sure you're all right before we get off the phone. You good?
Man, I got to go get me a drink. God. Yeah, I'm all right, but boy, y'all ain't
All right, tell me this, man. It's 2020, baby. Tell me this. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the damn Steve Harvey morning show with that rotten ass lip you telling me.
And that's how you jump started. You know, that's that first dose. Then I come back an hour later with that second dose. You understand what I'm saying? Stupid is in the building. I'm being extra stupid this week because I'm on my way to the majestic Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Comedy is on the way. Nephew Tommy's house party, Comedy Jam. It's going down Saturday night, baby. That's me, my girl Dominique, my boy Tony Roberts in the building. Stupid is in the house, and it's Father's Day. Bring your daddy. Bring your baby daddy. We're going to have some fun. Ignorance is landing in Dallas this weekend, all right? Soon as Junior got through walking, y'all, I'm going to come up in there and laugh, y'all. That's how we do that thing, like a little tag team, all right? Stupid is on the way this weekend at the Majestic. Shirley?
Thank you. Coming up next, Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news. Now, Steve, you've been mentoring youth for over 15 years through your Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation. And over a decade, over a decade with the Disney Dreamers Academy. We're going to have a full circle moment coming up with one of your mentees who is now a pastor. He's also a therapist and an author. Full circle moment. That's all coming up. Yeah, that's major, right? Right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this. That is not correct. Right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. Here we go. Monroe in Lafayette says, my girlfriend broke up with me, but she can't stand to see me with anyone else. She randomly posts old pictures of us to create problems in my new relationship. Why did she break up with me? If this is how she's going to act, how can I stop her?
Dog, you can't stop her. Why don't you just go on about your business? Now, she can post all the pictures she wants, you know. What you probably need to do is quit wearing that shirt, dog, that you had while you was dating her. Because she posted that picture and you got that on at that date you was with this new girl. That's your problem. See, when somebody get rid of you, you got to get rid of them. Sometimes you got to get rid of the remnants of the relationship. Okay. The remnant, all them pictures sitting around, all that blanket y'all used to lay under, all that. You got to get rid of the remnants. So that shirt that's your favorite date shirt, you got to quit wearing that because you're wearing that with your new girl and make it look like you was out with her last week. See what I'm saying?
The go-to date
she not
shirt.
Gonna stop though. Yeah, that should go. Just say I've been through that shirt away. I don't even have that shirt no more. And then when your new girl look in the closet, it ain't there. Cut out.
Okay. All right, moving on to Chan in Arlington. Chan says, I'm 28 and I hate my job, but it pays very good money. My boyfriend said to quit my job and he'd float me while I find another job. My mom said it's a risky deal because he gets so mad all the time. Do I take the risk or keep suffering at my job?
Well, no, you don't keep suffering, but you need to find something else to do. If you want to have a miserable life, wake up to go do something you don't like doing for an extended period of time. If you want to have a miserable life, I am a proponent of chasing your dreams. So you probably called the wrong guy for this information. Because I say chase your dreams. At least you can wake up in the process of pursuing something that you're happy about. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the job that you have is not tied to your gift. Oh, it pay good, but it's not what you gifted at. If you were gifted at, it would come natural to you. You would find enjoyment. You would find purpose. But finding your gift.
But you're not suggesting that she quit and let her boyfriend take care of her until she finds another job, though.
Well, I'm saying what I said. But now, if you're quitting with the expectation of somebody taking care of you,
yeah, that's her question.
I don't know if that's the way.
Yeah.
You know, if I were you, I would have enough saved up where when I bounce, I got a little whole money until I find something else.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Because that's what she
But
wants.
I would not be dependent on somebody else because, like your mama said, he get mad too quick.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not giving nobody that control over me.
Right.
Me personally.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah. That's her issue. Okay. We cleared that up. All right, moving on to Jasmine in Cleveland. Jasmine writes, my husband and I have an off and on kind of marriage, and I ended up pregnant by someone else on one of our breaks. He accepted my daughter, but he keeps complaining about me cheating on him. He was doing it, so why couldn't I?
Well, you got a baby now. You remember what I just said a minute ago? Sometimes when you end a relationship, you got to get rid of the remnants.
Yeah.
Your remnant is a baby.
Can't get rid of that?
You can't get rid of the baby. So that's a constant reminder. You not only went and got with somebody else, you brought somebody else back with you. So, and if you think a man gonna get past that,
what?
No, you not only left him when you came back with somebody with you. You came back with a baby and his baby. So you came back with a baby and another daddy.
Yeah.
See, you came back with two people.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. How you don't think he not understanding that? Me personally, I don't know how he took you back. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you all go off and get pregnant, I'm going to strongly suggest that whoever you got pregnant with is willing to take care of you and he. Because I don't know that I'm going to do that. I don't know that. I haven't been in that position, but I don't know. Now, marrying a woman who has children, that's totally different.
Yeah, completely.
That's completely different.
Right, of course.
But you have first of all, and here's another new norm for us on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm in an on again, off again marriage.
How does that work?
You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
You know, I've heard of on again, off again relationship. You got an on again, off again marriage.
Okay, we're married now. Now we're not. We're married.
Yeah,
now we're
and
not.
I'm going to go see somebody else. I'm going to go see somebody else, too. Well, I'm pregnant with the baby. What? See,
Yeah, crazy.
that off section going to get extended.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that
All right, Jasmine. Jasmine in Cleveland. Wow. All right, moving on. This is our last one, Steve. This is Aretha and Bartlett. Aretha writes, my 23-year-old daughter lives with me, and I've allowed her boyfriend to stay overnight, but I was shocked to see two guys leave from her room last night. Her boyfriend was not one of them. She said they were watching movies. Is my child a tramp?
Wow. Yeah, sound like
What you call me?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, and she ain't the Disney movie tramp either. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah. She ain't that Disney movie tramp. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She ain't Tramp the dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. That little girl up in there. First of all, two men left her room. Is my daughter a tramp?
Wow.
Well, let me ask you something, Mom. When the last time two men left your room? A bedroom now, not a house. They wasn't in the house. They was in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I ain't been to no movie that good. I ain't never seen a movie where I went in a girl's bedroom to watch the movie.
Right. Coming up, thank you, CeeLo. Coming up at the top of the hour, we have a very special guest from the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody. As promised, our special guest this morning is, this was personal to me. This young brother attended the Steve and Marjorie Harvey mentoring camp in 2011. Wow. That's 13 years ago.
Yeah.
He also came to the Disney Dreamers Academy the next year. He has claimed that, well, I'm his mentor back then and to this present day. This young brother right here, when I tell you, has excelled. He is a Morehouse graduate. He is a Rutgers graduate. Currently, he is a pastor, a licensed therapist, and an author. He's here to tell us about his full circle moment and how mentoring really works. Please welcome to the show for the first time. His name is Nicholas Young. We call him Nick. This is Nick Young, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning,
Pastor. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Nick, how you doing, man?
Blessed. Truly honored and grateful to be on the show. And I always am happy to tell people that I would not be where I am in any way. I would not be on my 2 feet. I would not be, I don't even feel like I'd be a high school graduate, let alone 3 degrees, if it had not been for what the Steve Harvey mentoring, the Stephen Marjorie Harvey Foundation mentoring program did for me in my life. You all literally changed my life, and now I'm able to pour into people every day, and it's only because you all poured into me.
And that is really what it's all about. It's not about me getting credit. It's about the results. It's about it's about the rewards of it, not the awards of it. Mm-hmm. And this brother's one of the rewards of mentoring, man, which makes it so. Also, I need to mention, he is a proud member of the greatest fraternity on the planet today. That's them one and only. Omega Psi Phi. Them cute. Yes. So, got that out the way. Just keep it pastoral, dog. Don't worry about that. I know I've seen him set out a hot. Well, I've seen him set out a hot before. They young. You know, the hot has changed since I was stepping. These bros got a whole nother hot. I had to go to dance class to take it up now. Hey, man, Nick, listen, you got a master's degree in divinity and you're a licensed master social worker. What's the motivation factor that kept you going?
So the motivation factor is a thank you posture. What God has done for my life, what you all have done for me. I know there's a scripture where Jesus heals a group of lepers, and one of them just made up in his mind that he had to come back. I feel every time that I get the opportunity to pour into a young child or pour into a couple or family, anybody who's in front of me, I feel like it's just me saying thank you to the God who blessed me and the God who used other people to pour into me.
Nick, how old were you when you came to the camp?
Between 13, 14 years old.
Bex, I mean, this cat fought through some things, y'all. When I tell you he fought through some things, it is what perseverance is all about. This young brother, I'm talking about, they tried to take him out. When I tell you there was a real plan to take him out. But we gathered ourselves, we rallied around him, we gave him all a lot of support, love, and encouragement, and especially prayer. And this brother got through. I mean, he got through some tough times, man. So congratulations, man. Before we talk about this book you got, let's talk about this full circle moment. You were at the camp as a 13-year-old. I'm assuming how old are you now, Nick?
I'm 28.
28 years old. This year, from being a camp mentee to now he's speaking at the mentoring camp this year.
Wow.
Tell us how you felt when you got the call. What is this full circle moment like for you?
It's a tearjerker. When I went to the camp, I did not want to. I was dealing with bullying at the time, and I did not want to complete high school. My mom was having the hardest time in the world, and me and my sister talked before I got on the plane, and she said, just go down there and do well. And she said, and God's going to do something for you. And my entire life changed because of the camp and all that you all poured and all that you all did. And so now, when I got the call, it's like, no way. There's no way I'm going to get to go back and pour into moms and sons who are just like my mom and me were years ago. It's humbling. I can't. The words fail to express the level of emotion I feel in being invited back to the place that changed my entire life.
You know, man, it's crazy because let me tell y'all something. This is one example. The guy that runs my camp now, along with my son, his name is Torrin. He runs my camp. He sets up the program for it. He was a mentee at the camp at 13 years old. The other guy that comes out and helps out every year and mentor the boys, his name is Kendall. He's an engineer now. He came as a gangbanger. He's an engineer
Camp comes
now.
back.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We got a brother that's a young pilot that I sent to pilot school because his dream was to become a pilot. He's an airline pilot now. I got a kid down here that's on the Pro Bass Fisherman Tour. He hurt my feelings because that's what I wanted to be. Hey, y'all, we're going to come right back with more with Nick Young right after this, one of the mentees from the Stephen Marjorie Harvey Foundation who has come full circle to be speaking this year. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, we're back, and our special guest this morning is Brother Nick Young, who is having a full circle moment. He's coming back to the camp as a speaker. Now, this is what makes this incredible was
mentoring camp.
At 13, 14 years old, he was a mentee at the camp. He is now a licensed therapist. He is a minister. He is an author. He's a young man. I watched him go to college, went to Morehouse. He went to Rutgers. We were part of all of that. I watched him struggle. I watched him try to take him down. I watched through prayer and just men rallying around one another. Man, when you got a circle of men, strong men who's been there, done that, done seen it before, can put your mind at ease and help you through it, that's what mentoring does. His name is Nick Young, everybody. Nick, we're in here talking about the program, but I said you're an author. You got a book that teaches children about the power of therapy. Tell us a little bit about the book.
Yes, sir, Mr. Harvey. I had the God-given vision to plant a seed very early on, and I learned this in many ways from the program with the Mentoring Foundation. That when you teach a child a way to go, it doesn't leave them. Like I know when I was at the camp, you all told me, like, when you're on the date, make sure you walk on the outside and open doors. And I find myself still doing those things. And so using that logic, I was thinking that when you teach kids very early on the importance of taking care of their mental health, how to regulate their emotions, how to deal with relationships through mental health practitioners and therapists, that when they get older, they will grow into adults who know how to take care of their mental health, how to remain sane, and how to help other people take care of their mental health. And so I wrote a book called Carry the Caring Koala, A Child's Guide to Therapy. It's available on Amazon. And the book has been really helpful. It has a workbook page, and it just really teaches kids how to manage their emotions and relationships.
Now, you say it's what's the name of the book? Carry the Caring
Koala.
Okay.
Carry the Caring Koala. That's a tongue twister. Y'all find that book. I just got a
Koala.
The two things that we teach at the mentoring camp, the two main focuses is dream building and manhood. I don't discuss your education with you. I don't discuss your educational background, where you hope to go. If you go to school, fine. But I want to know what your dreams are. And we start with dream boards. And I teach young men how to dream. I get their mind out of their neighborhoods and the hoods and put them somewhere else. And then I teach them what real men do. Real men go to church. Real men go to work. Real men honor God. Real men obey the law. Real men take care of their children. Real men honor women. Real men go to work every day. That's what manhood is. It ain't in a video. It ain't in a chain. It ain't on a set of rims. We teach those two things, and those two things work. Our special guest this morning, Nick Young. Appreciate you, man. I'll see you in a couple of days. What day you speaking, man?
Sunday, sir.
Oh, you're doing the closing. Excuse me.
You scared of him, huh?
Get my old ass out the way.
I'm cursing.
Closing remark. Know what? Yeah, okay.
There you go.
There you go. Way to go. Hey, y'all, Nick Young, everybody. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
Yes, sir.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for one of these has to go. One has to go. Sense of taste, sense of smell, ability to get aroused. One has to go.
Yeah, ain't the last.
You could take taste and smell.
Yeah. And we still aroused.
Just one.
I give you two. You can take either one of them or both.
Taste, smell, or aroused.
Interesting.
First,
All right, moving on.
Smell.
smell.
Smell? Okay. Junior?
Yeah, smell.
Okay. All right. Keep your
But
taste.
if I can't smell it, I'm going to be scared to taste it, though. I can't just put some food in my mouth.
Okay. One of these has to go. One of these has to go. Sense of taste.
Say food.
You did. Sense of smell. All right. Humpty Dance. Atomic Dog. Come and talk to me. One of these has to go. Humpty Dance, Atomic Dog, come and talk to me.
Oh, Humpty Dance.
Humpty
Why would
Dance.
y'all get rid of Humpty?
Humpty
Why would you
Dance
get
can
rid
go.
of
It's your
Humpty?
favorite song, yeah.
That's
And
Tommy's
the purpose?
favorite.
Well,
I
it's your
don't
favorite
care
song.
what the purpose is, but Humpty Dance can go. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Steve? Humpty Dance, Atomic Dog, come and talk to me. You say Humpty Dance.
Ooh.
Let me explain something to you. You know what ain't fitting to go.
Atomic Dog.
Damn near
Come on,
Atomic
cute
Dog.
dog. Come on, cute.
Stop what you're
I don't
doing. You're
even
going
know.
to about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to.
Boy, hey.
Yeah.
Gone.
Bye.
Doing the Humpty Dance right
Gone.
now.
Shirley, I don't know what you could have said, and I would have got rid of Atomic Dog.
Right.
That's the way of the world. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Bye, Atomic Dog. Bye.
Atomic Dog, Earth, Wind, and
Come on.
Fire. That's the way of the world. Can't have
And
love.
Lenny Williams.
Yeah.
Bye, George Clinton. Bye.
He gonna drink his coffee.
Atomic
Look at
Dog.
this way. Make a choice.
Yeah, Atomic Dog gone. Yeah.
All right. One of these has to go. A tree house, a tiny house, a houseboat.
Tree house.
Man,
A tiny
What?
house.
What, Tommy?
well,
I ain't going to be no
I
good
can-
on that boat, but I'm just saying, I'm going
Yeah.
with tiny house.
Okay, that has to
I could
go.
put that tiny house on the ranch for people to stay in. I'm
You
not
ain't going to stay in.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell, I'm not staying on tiny house.
But I'd
You
love to
that
get a
tree
picture
house.
of you inside a tiny house. Now, that'd be off the
You
chain.
can't. I'm too
Just
damn
standing in
big.
the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm too damn big. Plus, I don't like multitasking like that. You got to do in a tiny
What?
house.
What do you
Does
mean?
that mean multitasking?
What?
You know, I don't like turning on the TV, frying chicken, and using the bathroom at the same damn time. I just don't. I don't want to be able to do that while I'm sitting there, though. I can vacuum, turn on the TV, and fry chicken at the same time because the toilet is right next to the stove. But you can do all of that. I can vacuum the whole damn place and turn on the TV without a remote and fry chicken while I'm sitting on the toilet.
You're so
I don't want to be able to do that. And I can make the bed from there. That right there.
You got so many choices.
multitasking at its finest.
In a tiny house, you can't even go in the bathroom and rest your mind.
All
Because
right.
when you in the bathroom, you is in the house.
You
You
are
sitting there on the
now.
toilet trying to gather yourself, and then you go, man, who left that towel over there on the floor? And this bed need to be made up. I sure wish they stopped popping that bacon grease on me while I'm sitting here and they're cooking. There's too much going on.
All right, moving
But I
on.
can reach up and open up the window so we can add out while I'm sitting there. I'm not feeling the big tiny
Too much.
A nasty
You know what I'm
tiny
gonna call a
house.
tiny house people and have them come build some executive homes on my property
Yeah.
and then let them film it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I just want a picture of you in the doorway. That's all I want. A picture of you in the doorway.
All right, last one. Key lime pie. Never mind. All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, prank phone call from the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is He described a different experience. We'll get into that, find out what that is all about. But right now, it is time for the ignorance, because it never stops on this show. It never stops. So it's the prank phone call with the nephew right now. What you got, Neff?
We get insulted when we pull up into the church parking lot and we don't get to park over there. You know, the attendant pushes us back this way. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe it's because of the car that I'm driving. Maybe that's what it is. All right. So the title of this is The Church Parking Lot. The church parking lot. This goes out to all you church parking lot ministers, okay, that's out there working and telling us where to park. And, you know, you see my car, it don't look good enough. Oh, the ugly cars is over there. We sending you over there all of a sudden. You just stop the line and now I don't go to
neon vest. You gonna point me that way. I got you, Tommy. I know what that is.
I got to go to the right. You know, my
you got that neon vest and that orange wand, and you keep pushing us back to this. I got it, dog.
Come on, man. And then when you get out the car, start walking towards the church, he can't even make eye contact with you. He know he just sent you a mile out the way in the lot. This right here is the church parking lot. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello, this is Brendan.
Brendan. Hey, I'm trying to reach you. How you doing? Brendan, I want to make sure I got the right person. You the person that you work at the first of all, I go to
what's your name again?
My name Calvin, brother Calvin. But I go to St. Missionary Baptist Church where you.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So everything all right?
Everything's fine. Well, I got a little issue, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Now, you work in the before service start. You work in the parking lot and showing.
I do the attendant. Yeah.
Yeah, and you tell people where to park and stuff, right?
Right. Would you looking for some employment? You wanna join us?
Nah. See, the issue I got, man, I've been dealing with this probably about the last 2 months now.
What's wrong, brother?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to tell you. So the problem is when I come to the church, last couple months, man, I've been like my regular car done broke down on me. So I got an old van that I've been.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. I got an old van that I've been using to get around in. So now for the last 2 months, I've been riding in it. When I come into the church, and I find out who you were, but you keep sending me to the back of the parking lot. And then, I noticed. Nah, bro, not on the real. So you sending me to the back, and I'm noticing when I see cars that's like 2010, 2015 cars.
Well, brother. Well, listen. We don't have no set place where we put model car. I just direct the traffic, brother.
Okay, so you trying to tell me for the last 2 months you just direct traffic, but you directed me to the back every time. But a car behind me or a car in front of me, it'll be going to the front.
Nah, where are you getting this information from?
I didn't seen you, man, send people to the front to park. I didn't seen you do it.
No, I just put the bigger vehicles in the back and certain It's really no schedule. If you come in, I just direct you to the right or the left. It's really nothing to it, really.
So you're not trying to say so my van being raggedy ain't the reason why I'm being.
No, Brett. No. That's not what we're about. Nah.
Okay.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So I guess this Sunday.
Let me. I'm gonna tell you about this Sunday.
I can make sure.
No. Let me tell you right now. When my van pull up there Sunday. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I get sent to the back, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Whoa. Now you don't have to cuss, brother. Just calm down. It's not that serious.
No, it is that serious. Cause I already know. I know I got a ragged ass van. I know that. But see, that's the reason why I'm getting sent to the back, and I know it because the car I had before, y'all was sending me up front. So I already know. I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, Brendan. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Brother, you just singled me out
no,
or did you?
No, I didn't single you out. You are the person that has been sending me to the back, dude.
No, I haven't.
Hey man, why are you sending?
Why are you accusing me of something?
I ain't got because I didn't seen it.
No, you are. You're calling me. You're calling me out of the blue, and you're accusing me of something I'm not doing.
No, you didn't send my ragged ass van to the back. You done done it. You done done it 2 months straight, Brendan. You have done it.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
no, I have not.
Yes, you have. You sent all the
Please
pretty
stop.
cars up front. That's what you're doing. But I tell you what, come Sunday, gonna be a problem.
So now you threatening me? I mean, now listen, we can meet up at it. We can meet up there before any cars get there. How about that?
I don't care how you want to do it, Brendan.
No, you actually do know how you want to do it, so bring it then.
Okay, I'm letting you know. My car,
5 a.m.
my van gonna be up front. Come
your van. Your van. It's me and you. How about that? You want to talk tough Tony stuff?
Okay. So you swelling all up now. You all right? So cool.
Sound like you already did. So I guess I'm matching you.
Okay. Well, no problem.
You're not gonna call. Listen, brother. Listen. You're not gonna call my phone and threaten me and tell me what you think I did when I didn't do it.
I done told you, man. You've been sending me to the damn back, man.
We passed what you thought.
Okay.
That's what it is.
No, it's what I know. It's what I know, Brendan. It's what I know. Okay.
Well, listen,
you didn't send me.
Where you at right now?
Okay. You know, we ain't got work. You know what? I tell you what. Come Sunday, that's your ass then, Brendan.
No. How about what you doing right now?
What you mean? What I'm doing right now? I'm at work right now.
Oh. So you at work calling me about some bullshit parking spot?
Oh, okay. Oh, look at the cussing Christian now. Look at you.
No.
Look at the cussing.
No. Matter of fact, you. Okay. If you want to do something, let's do it now. Parking lot. I don't care where we at.
Okay.
That's one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect me. I'm telling you that right now, brother Calvin. You bring your ass down here, I'm gonna fold you like a wet piece of paper. You don't know who you f***ing with. Okay. I done been locked up 6-7 years. I'm just in the church trying to get my life together. And you think you're just gonna talk to me? You got another thing coming, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you want to get it on? Meet me in the parking lot right now. I give you an hour to get there, you piece of
See, now you're trying to scare me with your background.
I'm trying to tell you what it is.
Oh no, you're trying to scare me with your background or something. Like evidently I didn't know you had been in jail.
With the wrong one.
I'm just gonna say this. Do you know Lester that also worked?
I know Lester.
He also had the cars parking?
Would you try and buy yourself out of this? This what I'm about to lay on you?
No.
Because now you're talking about I know Lester.
Okay. Lester is the person to tell me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Brendan, your boy Lester in the parking lot got me to prank phone call you. I brought the lockdown out of you, man. Did I bring the lockdown out of you?
Strangle Lester. Y'all got me out here talking reckless. I should hope Pastor don't hear this one.
Well, hang in there, brother, and do this for me, man. Tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey radio show, man.
Hey, man, if you see somebody Sunday, pull up in a van, show them some love, baby. Show them some love.
I might have to call out this week, man. My heart can't take it.
If nothing else has happened, y'all ought to be in your spirit to get up and go on this great Getting Up Sunday. All right, this coming Sunday, y'all ought to be getting ready to get up and go get your praise on. All right, did that jump start it at any kind of way?
Why couldn't you just say good morning to the parking lot ministry and give them some water?
I don't like the attitude.
I'm with Tommy. No, cause they got too much power.
Yeah,
they got
a lot of power. But your power though.
Yeah, you using your power wrong. There's no spirit in your power.
They be on their
I said it right. Yeah,
but I want to park over here in the front.
Over here.
Ain't nothing worse than parking lot power. Nothing worse than that.
Hey, dog, you know what time you know another thing, dog? When they backing you into your spot and they put that hole, like, I can see, too. I know.
Yeah.
I ain't just start driving.
Yeah.
Then they got
right
somebody
there. Hold it right there.
Yeah, that one. Oh, come on back. Come on back. God, I'm coming. I got a camera in the back. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Thank you.
PLP, parking lot power. Okay.
Parking lot power. We're going to have some power this Saturday night in Dallas, baby. All my Texas A&M buddies been calling me. They coming to the show to see me. I am excited. I am elated. And the nephew got something for you, man. It's at the Majestic. It is Saturday night. It is Nephew Tommy's House Party Comedy Jam. We gonna jam. We gonna party. We gonna laugh. All that wrapped up into one. It's a show you don't want to miss. Don't nobody have nothing like this. I'm sorry. I think from the left side.
All right, nephew.
Ain't nobody.
Coming up next. Strawberry Letter. He described a different experience. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Switching gears now, it is time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking steveharvey.com and submit your Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, and you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he described a different experience. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm in a long-distance relationship with a guy that I dated in high school. We both married other people, and we both got divorced last fall. So we decided to give dating a try again. But he lives almost 3 hours away, so I don't get to see him as much as I'd like to. He came to see me over the weekend, and this was our first time having sex in 19 years. I was so ready for it. He got in Thursday, and I went to his hotel room after work. I took a shower, and then he put it on me like he promised. He kept on saying that I had been waiting for that moment for years, and he said I'm by far the best woman he ever had sex with. We went in for round 2 before I went to work the next day. I had been twisted and turned in the best way, and I could barely make it through the day without having flashbacks. I went straight to the room after I got off. I was surprised that his bed wasn't made and he was still in it. I was expecting more sex, but he said he was still tired from the night before, so we did an oral exchange that put me to sleep. I woke up to wrap my hair up, and I overheard him in the bathroom on the phone talking low. He was describing a sexual encounter he had earlier that day, but it was definitely not with me. He said it was the kisses that had him so turned on, and it is hard for him to be intimate without kissing and sensual touch. He didn't kiss me in the mouth at all. He also said he kept eye contact with whoever he was intimate with. He and I never locked eyes. He was in there describing a different experience than we had. Should I assume that he's not ready to settle down? Can I tell him what I heard? Well, I don't mean to be harsh here, but he only wants you for the sex, okay? Whatever gave you the idea that you were in a relationship with this guy. Yes, you knew him in high school, but like you said, that was 19 years ago. All you have in common now, besides the sex, is that you're both divorced. He's single and ready to mingle, but he's not thinking about settling down with you. And he's more serious about the other woman because they're kissing and making eye contact and stuff. And you heard him say that turned him on. But it wasn't like that with you. He said you're the best woman he ever had sex with. That's it. So you have the wrong idea about this guy. No, he's not ready to settle down. I'll say that again. You should get out while you can if you're looking for something more serious, because he's not serious about you. And if you tell him what you heard, so what? I mean, what difference is that going to make? Steve?
Some of these dudes, I can't help y'all. Bruh, y'all just, man, I don't know if you don't care. I don't know if you don't know how to be careful. I don't know if you understand all of the powers that women have. Let me start by saying one of the major powers that all women have that's exceptional is hearing. They ass can hear. I don't know why God gave it to them like that, but they have dog hearing. A key in the back door, downstairs in the basement. A dog hear that? She hear it. Women have exceptional hearing. You in the bathroom on your phone talking low. Not low enough. Mm-mm. All right. I'm in a long distance relationship with a guy that I dated in high school. We both married other people. We got divorced, so last fall we decided to give dating a try again, but he lives almost 3 hours away, so I don't get to see him as much as I'd like to. Now, in this, we don't know how long you've been seeing him. But he came to see you over the weekend, and this is your first time having sex in 19 years. So I'm going to assume y'all 37. 18-year-old high school, leave. I'm assuming y'all around 37. So And he lives 3 hours away. So how did you all find each other? Was this on Facebook? Have y'all always stayed in touch? See, I don't know none of this.
Mm-hmm.
It was our first time having sex in 19 years. I was so ready for it. He got in Thursday. I went to his hotel room after work. I took a shower. He put it on me like he promised. Come through, boy. Come through, come through. Be able to deliver on your promises. First rule of manhood I teach at the mentoring campus, do what you say you're going to do. That is the number one rule of manhood. If you can master that rule right there, you will have the respect of your peers. You will have respect of your coworkers. You will have respect of your children. You will have the respect of your mate. You will have the respect of your employers, anybody. All you got to do as a man, do like you say you're going to do. He said he's going to put it on her. He came in here and got
did
the
just
wax.
that.
He waxed that car till it shined. We come back,
all right, Steve.
Tell you what all that car waxing got you.
Hang on. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he described a different experience. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, he described a different experience.
Woman in a long-distance relationship with a guy that she dated in high school. It's been 19 years. They hooked up somehow. They started seeing each other again. He lives 3 hours away, but he came up over the weekend to see her. And it was our first time having sex in 19 years. She came over after work, took a shower, got into bed, and he put it on her just like he promised. It was a complete and total waxing. The car is shined and polished now. The car is shiny. He kept on saying that he had been waiting for this moment for years, and he said, I am by far the best woman he ever had sex with. We need to keep this line in mind. This is very important. By far the best woman I ever had sex with.
Yeah.
We went for round 2. I went to work the next day. I've been twisted. I could barely make it through the day without flashbacks. She said I had been twisted and turned in the best way. And this boy, you got flipped. This boy was in here doing pancakes, and it worked. I went straight to the room after I got off. I was surprised that his bed wasn't made, and he was still in it. I was expecting more sex, but he said he was still tired from the night before, so we did an oral exchange that put me to sleep. I woke up to wrap my hair. Here we go. That's how you know you got to get up and wrap your hair. Got to get that hair wrapped, or else, because he come out that bathroom, he ain't gonna know who you are. So you got to get that hair wrapped. And I overheard him in the bathroom on the phone talking. I don't know why men don't understand this gift that women have. Why are you in the bathroom talking? All women have an incredible gift. What is that gift? It is called the gift of hearing. They can hear any damn thing that's about them being said anywhere. Your ass could have been in the parking lot in your car with the windows rolled up and the radio on. If you was talking about her ass would have heard it. I'm telling you, they have dog ass hearing.
German Shepherd here.
I don't know what you thought. He was talking low. He was describing a sexual encounter he had earlier that day. Well, that's why he was acting like he was in the bed when you got there, because he realized he had tossed the bed up. Now he got to get in and act like he wasn't doing nothing. He was describing it, but it definitely wasn't me. He said he had kisses he said the kisses turned him on, and it was hard for him to be intimate without kissing and sensual touch. He ain't kissed me in the mouth at all. We said, well, you ain't won't get kissed in the mouth. You just said in the letter what type of exchange y'all had. Now, if you want mouth kissing, you got to start talking, speak up. You wasn't interested in the mouth kiss a minute ago. Now all of a sudden he in here mouth kissing this other girl. Now you won't be mouth kissed too. That ain't what you said in your letter. Y'all had a different type of exchange. You want mouth kissing, you're gonna have to speak up.
We got it. Thank you. Move on.
I'm just saying. And sensual touch. He didn't kiss me in the mouth at all. He also said he kept eye contact with whoever he was intimate with. And we never locked eyes. He was in there describing a different experience that we had. Should I assume he's not ready to settle down? He ain't settled down. What the hell you finna assume? He just had somebody over at the room. But let me go back. This is what he said in the letter. He said, you are by far the best woman he ever had sex with. Well, not by far. So now he got to test it now, don't he? Mm-hmm. He said by far. That means up till now. Mm-hmm. So after you left, he called somebody over. Now, this is odd, what you need to be. Because he got to see if he got to make sure he wasn't lying now. And now here the other part. He came up for the weekend to see you. How did he end up with the other chick? So it ain't just you that's 3 hours away. Right. Because he came up to a hotel room with you. Now you find out another woman was in there. So how many people are 3 hours away? So you got competition in town. Should I assume he's not ready to settle down? He ain't settled down. And it ain't nothing you can say to him because guess what? Y'all ain't got no clarity on what your relationship is. Now, can I tell him what I heard? Might as well. Why not? Tell him what you heard and see what that changed.
So what? Yeah.
Tell him what you heard. I heard you in there talking about looking at this woman in the eyes and y'all was kissing. You know what he gonna tell you? You ain't kissed me.
Crazy.
And then you gonna say you ain't looked me in your eye. Then you know he gonna say every time I looked at you, your eyes was in the back of your head. Your eyes was open, but your pupils was in the back of your head. I saw the whites of your eyes. Now, if you want to make eye contact, you got to look at me when I'm looking at you.
Looking at the whites are kind of scary. That's
and I do
scary.
like kissing, but you didn't seem to care for that. Mm-hmm. So now here we are. There's nothing except you want to know was, should I assume he's not ready to settle down? He's not settled down. You don't have to assume that he's not settled down. He didn't tell you he was settled down either. He just said he'd been thinking about this for 19 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Ta-da, did it. Can I tell him what I heard? You can. You can.
They've just been seeing each other since the fall. They just got divorced in the fall.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
you were wondering how long they were dating.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been up there to see him, but it seemed like the first time.
Well, it's definitely the first time.
Because you hadn't been intimate in 19 years with him. But you ain't been intimate with him, but he been intimate. And he been intimate with that other girl that's 3 hours away too.
Yep.
On the same day.
Well, you can leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, but first, let me just tell everybody, June 29th, Gateway Arena, Atlanta, Georgia. Come see your favorite play cousin. I'll be in concert with Michael Blackston, Michael Collier, telling these jokes. It's the Laugh and Jam Festival. Go on, get your tickets. And it's at Ticketmaster.com, June 29th.
Collier, can I say something? Michael Collier is the best joke teller I've ever heard.
Man, Michael Jones,
he's the
Michael
best
Collier,
joke teller I've ever heard. Nobody tells a joke better than Michael Collier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. How long you been knowing Michael Collier? Since 90.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a long time, man. That's y'all started together right about the same time? You started before Michael.
When I first saw him, he was on Venice Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When I first saw Michael Collier, he was on Venice Beach. He was killing in. He's the most theatrical dude I've ever seen. Best joke teller I've ever heard. Nobody tells a joke better than Michael Collier.
Mm-hmm. My man, Michael Collier, brother. We love you, man. All right, let's get into it, man. Game 3 tonight. Game 3 tonight. Do you feel this finals is missing something up? Boston leading 2-0.
What?
Do you feel like Dallas is here for this, or you feel like just Boston just too dominant?
Oh, you asking me that I thought it was missing something. I was going to say, the Cavaliers. Yeah.
Your team of choice.
There's that.
It's that, and it's just the fact that it just seems like Boston just the more dominant team, the more aggressive team.
So far, they winning. So what?
Yeah.
You can't say nothing about them right now.
You can't say nothing.
But I know Dallas got to win 2 at home, or else this is a wrap.
This a wrap. Because game 3 is tonight. It's in Dallas. So 2 up. Boston is up 2.
Yeah.
And
this is a must-win. This is a must-win for Dallas. Dallas has to win tonight.
Yes.
Period. They have to win tonight.
That's it.
Come on, Mavericks.
Yeah. Now, we don't win
I'm
tonight.
pulling for the Mavericks.
We pulling for you. But if you don't win tonight, we just going to go ahead and just get on down to this cornhole tossing. Let's get to cornhole. That's going to be the next thing we talk about.
The finals are over.
If they don't win tonight, it's down 3-0.
There's no way you come back on. Nobody's come back from that, but you're not going to come back.
No. And then the other sports news, did you see what happened to the Lakers head coaching search? Dan Hurley for the head coach for UConn turned down the Lakers, man. Turned him down. He's going to stay at UConn. $70 million, 6 years was the offer.
Well, I'm glad he turned it down. But see, you got to look. The cost of living in L.A. is high. The taxes in L.A. is high. Connecticut, the taxes is different. Cost of living is different. And then you got 2 championships. You can coach these kids, or you can go out here and mess with LeBron and AD and all them attitudes. No, man, I'd have stayed up there in UConn, have myself a good life and make money. And that $32 million, they finna raise that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. He didn't stay. He didn't turn down 70 for 32.
Oh, because I was about to say that makes sense. With LeBron and them. Whatever.
He said that's not why he's staying. It's a different reason. We know why now.
UConn got money. They got all this NIL money for these kids. I'm telling you right now what they done gave this coach. I don't know what the real number is yet, but when it come out, it ain't 32 no more. I promise you that.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, a husband needs some advice. His wife got a new booty and she can't stand being the center of attention. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, this one is from Rich in Little Rock. Rich says, my wife teaches 7th grade math, and she recently had surgery to round out her hips and give her a little more booty. She returned to work, but things didn't go well because her white coworkers asked a lot of questions. I told her to admit that she had surgery and move on. The day after that, there was a big bouquet of flowers at her desk with a card that said they were all glad her surgery went well. She called me upset and crying. Now, my question is, why would she go get a bigger booty if she can't stand the attention? Help me out here.
That's a woman, though. You want me to have an answer for that? We're talking about a woman. I don't know.
What are you saying?
I have no idea why she's crying. Now, they done got her flowers.
Yeah.
Glad the surgery went well. Mm-hmm. It looks wonderful.
we know
love
it.
You know,
got a bouquet of flowers.
Even the white people, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. They getting it too. Look, if you look on Instagram, they all getting it now. I remember when they used to talk about black women. She got that bubble butt.
Yup.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now everybody want that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All these white girls on Instagram turning around, showing you their butt. Mm-hmm. All of them. Now they want the bubble butt. We've been wanting the bubble butt. The bubble butt has been in since the 40s.
40s.
Cab Calloway and them was looking at bubble butts back then. Going, Lord have mercy. Duke Ellington, Satchmo, all that. So it's nothing new. You know, I think what happened was the Kardashian craze came along. Kim Kardashian, who took that look from them girls.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and say
hers is a, you know, she took that look from them. They took all that Botox in the lips. They took that from them.
Yeah.
All that tanning. They took that from them. Black women have been the epitome for so long.
Yes,
for
sir,
so long.
Yes,
they
sir.
have been the benchmark.
Yep.
Oh, didn't nobody want to admit it? Mm-hmm. Didn't nobody want to admit it? But black women have been the benchmark for beauty for a long time because they are and listen to me, there are some gorgeous white women. I'm not excluding Latinos from this group at all because I'm not excluding no Latino from this black group at all. But I am telling you, women of color have been the benchmark for beauty for a long time. They just wouldn't admit it. They kept trying to make everybody else the benchmark. Black women and women of color have been the benchmark. They've always had the booties. They've always had breasts. They've always had the lips. They call it the exotic look. No, it's just women of color.
Curves, baby. Body, yaddy.
That's what it is. Now everybody want it. Welcome to what we've always known. There are gorgeous white women in this world. There are gorgeous Russian women, Polish women, Italian women, French women, gorgeous women all around the world. That's not what I'm saying. The benchmark.
We got it.
What everybody on right now.
The standard.
It comes from them sisters.
Yes, sir. They want
you laying in that sun, cause of them sisters. You getting them Botox and them full lips and drawing the outline of your lipstick all on the top of your lips, making your lips look good. That's fuller. From them sisters. Kim Kardashian, that look from them sisters. That's credit. That's where it come from. They've been the benchmark. I'm sorry.
They want our rhythm, but not our blues.
Yeah. And you know what, Unc? I know you know about how beautiful women are around the world because, we worked at Miss Universe. At Miss Universe, I saw it at Miss Universe. Oh, my God.
Oh, you had to bring Miss Universe up?
Yeah, because it's all around the world.
Junior.
But you know how
I knew
when
you raised your hand, you wasn't going to add nothing to this.
I just saw beautiful women all around the world.
That's
it. You think about what you said at Miss Universe. I'm talking about what I saw.
Coming up at 20
now
minutes
you want to bring up what I said at Miss Universe.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
Take your hat off.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you've ever wondered how much a social media influencer can earn annually, here's who earned 2023's top spot. Hopper, this is a social media marketing platform, determined that Kevin Hart earned more than $28 million in 2023, followed by Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, and Mark Wahlberg, who fall within the $15.5 to $17 million range. Other top earners are artists and athletes like Cardi B, J-Lo, LeBron, Steph Curry, and The Rock, who bring in between $6 and $10 million. Then there's DJ Khaled, Paris Hilton, Shaq, and Kim Kardashian, who bring in a few million annually. So here's a question, Steve. Think about this, guys. Do you think social media ads will someday make TV ads non-existent?
It's not no one day. It's happening now. Television has changed, y'all. A hit show used to be a 7.0. A hit show, TV show now is a 0.7.
Wow.
If you get a 0.7 in prime time, they happy to have you. It used to be 7.0 to hit the mark. Now it's a 0.7. Everything is shifted. Everybody has to have look, that's why all the TV networks have a .com, CNN.com, ABC.com.
You mean streaming apps? Streaming apps?
Yeah, that's why, because people don't even watch TV like they used to no more. People watch TV on their phones.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather a head full of coarse hair, a head full of coarse hair, or a back full of silky fine hair? Which one?
Well, let's talk about the one who's Junior.
Why me? What you mean?
Well,
Would I
you the
rather
one
have?
trying to hang on. Me and Tommy, we done let ours go. So you the one.
We can go either
trying to
way.
Hang on.
Well, then I'm gonna go with the full of coarse hair. Then I just
Head
need
full
hair.
of coarse hair?
You a head full of coarse hair.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with
that
coarse
might as
hair.
well.
His hair.
No.
Just hair.
No. It ain't that. It's the full part I'm talking about.
Oh, that's when you stuck on full.
Because this little half a head you got working right now.
No,
My head. Oh, my God.
that's not true, Uncle. See, people be
What
seeing
is
me and
not
people
true?
like, why Steve be talking about your hairline? And they
Wait a
don't
minute, hold
see
on.
what you be.
Okay.
Take your hat off.
If you would right now, just take your hat off. If you would. So we can prove a point. Okay.
And
now,
the headset. No. Keep the headset off, too.
No, you can leave the headset on because that's what it had. Now, let me ask you
He's
something.
not Stevie Wonder.
Okay, stay right there, Junior.
Why
Let me ask y'all something. Before the strap over the top of his head says start, do you see any hair right now?
No.
Come closer, Junior. Let me see. Get in the light.
It's right there.
There it is.
It's the light.
Yeah.
I told you.
Now,
It's
okay,
a glare. It's a glare.
Now, right there. Right, stay right there, because we do see hair. Now, turn sideways.
Ooh, it's gone again.
Good Lord Almighty.
You gotta carry a light with you where you go. You gotta just carry a
Tommy
light.
be hating.
You know what?
You got to get you a flashlight.
Shirley, this next question. I'm not.
Thank
gonna sit
you.
there
All
and play this
right, all right.
You said what you
Let the
rather.
light.
I'm with you, Junior. Would you rather a big corn on both of your baby toes, a big old corn, or would you rather a big bunion on both your feet? Which ones? We going with corns or bunions?
I'm going to tell you
Oh,
right now.
Shirley, damn.
Well, that corn, I've never had a bunion. But that corn will break you.
Oh no! I heard that tiny toe can wear you out, though. I heard it can.
That's where the corn is at, Tommy.
That's what he's saying. He's agreeing.
So the
That's where
corn instead of
is
bunion.
at. I used to wear size 11 and a half Maury Gators. And boy, let me tell you something. I couldn't. That's when I don't know why I was buying 11 and a halves. When back then I was 12. And I don't know why I was doing that. I just didn't know. I didn't know the growth pattern. I bought a series of them at 11 and a half.
Yeah.
And Lord Jesus. Let me tell you something, man. You ever been standing somewhere and your knees buckle, just for no reason?
Yeah.
So when I see women take their shoes off, I can relate, because I couldn't take mine off.
They were stuck.
I had to wear mine.
All right. Last one. Would you rather be happily married, but broke, or would you rather be wealthy, but with your ex?
That's Poe all over again.
Yeah, here we go.
I've been beat
I'm not
before.
saying nothing. You're not setting me up, Shirley. I'm married.
I'm not doing that X thing. I don't give a damn what. I could start over with Marjorie. Me and her, we could build it back up. I'm not doing that.
I ain't doing the X thing. That's out.
Hell,
All right, coming up next, last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Wednesday, hump day. It's been a good day.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I have closing remarks today.
Okay. Thanks to Nick Young, by the way.
Yeah, I want to thank Nick Young for calling in. The mentoring camp is this week. The boys come in today. 250 boys from around the country. I want to thank of all of our sponsors. I want to thank, I can't think of them all right now, so don't let me start. But you know who you are. I have a better list when I want to do it. Mentoring works. Mentoring changes lives. I want to talk to you about, though, becoming successful. I'm a faith-based person. So I always turn to faith when I talk about success. I always talk about God's grace and mercy. I always talk about prayer. I always talk about faith. I always talk about the element of God. That will never, ever change in me. But I'm going to add something to that today. I'm going to talk to you about the component that you have to have. And there's several things that you have to develop. But I'm going to tell you right now, your effort has a lot to do with it. You can pray all you want. You can believe all you want. You can faith about it all you want. But faith without works is dead. And that work you got to put in is called effort. You cannot overlook the effort. You can read all the scriptures you want. But if you ain't going to do the work, it ain't going to happen for you, man. The Bible is clear. Faith without works is dead. I am telling you, if you have any thought, any concept, any desire to be successful on whatever level you choose to call that, it don't make me no difference. If you want to be successful, let me tell you something. It is going to require a massive massive effort. Don't you think for 1 minute that you can just walk through the door, that it just swings open like you in a saloon in a movie. Man, them doors got bricks behind it. Them doors got thorns on it. They got nails on it. Them doors is broken. Them doors fall on you sometimes. Them doors lock in your face. It's hard, man. It is hard. It is going to take the greatest effort you have. You know, it amazes me how they find people successful and they start talking about how lucky they are. Do you know what luck is? Luck is when hard work runs up into opportunity. That's what luck is. And luck is how people describe other people's success. You ask somebody who's really successful and find out how lucky they thought they were to get there. No, sir. Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. I can't tell you how many times people have told me I was lucky. I sat there and I listened to them. But lucky? No. Blessed? Yeah. Lucky? No. Favored? Yes. Lucky? No. I have worked my tail off. I have put in the work. I am telling you I've put it in. Now, once again, I'm not saying this without faith, without favor, without grace, without mercy, without prayer. I am not saying it's without that. I've done all that. But the added component is I showed up. I showed up. God can't show out for you if you don't show up. If you want to see him show out, you got to show up. God can't put his finger on it to bless it if you ain't got it stuck out there. You got to put out an effort, y'all. Stop complaining about how hard it is, because it's going to be hard. And I got news for you. It only gets more difficult. Life only gets more difficult and more challenging. You know what happens, though? We just get better at the challenges and the setbacks. We just get better at handling it. I was talking to a young man yesterday who had a major problem in his life. He was just telling it to me. When he got through, he said, why you just sitting there all calm? I said, because I've seen this one before. I've seen it and done that. Because you're 32 and I'm 67. And what you explaining to me, it don't even really sound major to me. Oh, Mr. Harvey, how can you say that? This is a major problem. I said, I got that. It's a major problem to you right now with your coping skills. But I've coped with that on a greater level. So now I'm going to give you the answer to it. You mean to tell me if I just walk away and quit worrying about it, that's all I got to do? Yeah. Because let me tell you something. If you stand there worrying about it, what does that change? What has worry ever accomplished? What has worry ever accomplished? Man, but I feel so much anxiety about this. You know what anxiety is? Anxiety is concerning yourself about tomorrow, which you have no control over. More people suffer from anxiety because they concerning themselves with something that might happen tomorrow, and you don't even know what tomorrow gonna bring. So you tripping yourself out. I say, hey, man, stop worrying about that and go on about your business. Leave it alone. What you mean leave it alone? What can you do to change it? You are telling me something that somebody else is doing, and you can't change another person. So I'm telling you, walk away from it and leave it alone. And the moment they see that you ain't concerned about it or moved by it, they're going to quit rocking your boat. See, people like to rock your boat when they look up in there and they see you shaking and holding on. You can rock my boat all you want. I ain't got nothing for you. I'll give you none of my light, man. I don't care who you are. When you come for me, and that's another thing. That's why I can't leave prayer out of this. When you come for me, I must warn you, you must be careful. You got to be careful how you handle me. I'm on a mission from God. I'm on assignment from God. You got to be careful with people that's on assignment, man. You don't know who these people are. You running up on people, you don't know who God done put on assignment. You got to be careful, man. The Bible says, touch not my anointed. You don't know who they are. You keep on people like that, man, and then you wonder why your life is topsy-turvy and flipped all up down. You got to be careful how you handle me, because I got a relationship with God. Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And it don't say it wasn't going to get formed. It just say it ain't going to prosper. You form them on me all day. But you got to watch yourself. Be careful. Touch not my anointed. Have yourself a good day. Stay anointed. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. Appreciate it.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.